Hello, good day, ethical thinkers. We're going to really kick off our adventure today with a commonly known dilemma, totally absurd, one I hope you don't find yourself in anytime soon, yet one that will test us a little bit as ethical thinkers. It'll give us a sense of some of the principles that we hold already, and we may not even know what those principles yet are called, but ultimately we will, and we'll reflect back on this as we go forward in this course. So there you are, going for a walk on a beautiful afternoon, and you tend to go for a walk near some railroad tracks. It just is sort of your thing. A train is coming. You can hear it in the distance. It is barreling at a high rate of speed. You notice that the train tracks fork, and on one fork, which is the current trajectory of the train, you see four anonymous, unknown to you, generic adults tied up. You'll see in this beautiful illustration there are actually five. We'll just say four for facility's sake. And then to the left, you see a single anonymous, unknown to you, generic adult who's also tied up. None of these people can remove themselves from this terrible predicament. And as you get closer to them and as your worry mounts, you become aware that there is a lever. This lever will change the destination of the train ultimately to the left, away from the four who are tied up towards that single unfortunate gentleman. So my question to you is, would you pull that lever? Conceivably you could pull it or not. Those are two logical options. I'm going to ask you too to think about any other possibility that might exist. It might be a exercise in philosophical hair splitting, but think about if there's not some other choice out there. The second iteration of your train dilemma is, unfortunately for you, you happen to be tied up on the tracks. You went for your walk went awry, and there you are tied down to these tracks. The train is headed towards you. The same unknown, generic, totally anonymous gentleman as on the other tracks. The train is headed towards you. You could just reach far enough to flick the lever to change the path of the train away from you towards him. My question to you is, do you pull the lever in this circumstance? We'll finish with you now free. So you must have pulled the lever, I guess, but continuing your walk, and you come along the tracks, as always, as you tend to do, a bridge, and you cross that bridge. You see a train in the distance headed towards you in the bridge, and on the other side of the bridge is, oh no, those four poor folks. Once again, you'll see five. We'll call it four. The train is headed towards those forks. Those folks, they will most certainly be struck by the train and have a very painful death. As you consider the lousy situation in which you find yourself, another fellow approaches you on that bridge. In some cases, they explain him as rather portly or jovial. I don't think that's relevant to what we're discussing here, but it occurs to you that were you to push this fellow off the bridge, the train, between the impact of this man and the astonishment the conductor would find, would in fact stop, and it would spare the lives of the four if you were to push this man off the bridge, resulting in his death. So I will ask you another delicate question. I'm sorry to put you in this position, but it's going to give us a little bit of insight on who you are today. Would you push that fellow off the bridge or not? Thanks for considering these. If you've never heard them before, then you may wonder what's going on. I promise you there's a plan. What you're going to do now is go to Canvas, complete the poll. We'll have a sense of where we stand as a class, where we stand individually, and I'll report that back to you.